Hello, hello, Pam here. We are making a dinner tonight and I really wanted to show y'all what we've got going on. So let me turn this camera around and I'm gonna give you a quick peek and we'll tell you all the ingredients. And of course, as always, we will list them down below so you can just sit back and watch the video, all right? So here we picked up a couple of squash and I usually use the acorn squash, but they had this squash there. And so we decided we're gonna try this. We're gonna cut these in half, I'm gonna de-seed them, and I'm gonna put them in the oven for about an hour till they're soft. And I will let you know exactly how much time. But so we have 2 squash here. Coming over to V, she is chopping veggies. How many carrots you got here?
I have 2 carrots in there.
And celery?
And I have 2 spears of celery. I have half a onion, and I'm gonna put 2 bell peppers in, and I might add 1 red bell pepper just for color.
And then some garlic.
Yep.
We'll add probably a couple of tablespoons of garlic in there.
Yep.
And then let me show you over here. I have, let me open it up real quick, some pinto beans that I soaked, and I have them in water. And then what I added in here was about a teaspoon and a half of onion powder, a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, about a teaspoon of salt and pepper, and then I added a couple of teaspoons of taco seasoning. This is the plan we got going on for tonight. We're gonna pre-cook the squash, pre-cook the vegetables, the beans are cooking, I have rice in the refrigerator. We're gonna mix all of this up and then make a stuffed squash with it. So it's gonna have like a Mexican flavor to it. We're gonna cook it all up, then we'll stuff the squash, put it back in the oven for a few minutes until everything is all cooked up together. If you want, you could add some of the vegan cheese on top, but you know, that has lots of oil in it, so we're not gonna do that, but you could absolutely do that, all right? And we will see you later with the final product and show you exactly what it looks like, all right? Bye for now. All right, so we cooked up the vegetable mixture. Can you see it in there? We cooked that up so that it would be cooked. And we cooked up the pinto beans in the pressure cooker, which actually took longer than we thought. So it took about 15 minutes in the pressure cooker to cook pinto beans. Never had it take so long.
And they were soaked.
Right, I pre-soaked them too, so it took a while. Anyway, and this was some leftover rice, maybe a cup and a half in here. We mixed it all together. I added a bit more taco seasoning to it, and with the vegetables we added, did we add onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper in there?
No, the vegetables I just cooked it in salt and pepper.
Okay. And so this is what we have for a mixture. Now here are the squash.
So how long
and these were cooked for about 45 minutes, but you want to cook them until they're nice and fork tender because they're not going to go in the oven very long now. So they are nice and fork tender. So what we're going to do is if I can do this without spilling everything, we're gonna stuff these. I will probably pack it in and stuff it a little bit more, but I'm gonna stuff these. We're gonna stick them in the oven for probably only 10 or 15 more minutes because everything has been cooked. If you wanted to, like I said, I think you can add a little bit of a vegan cheese on top. We don't do that because there's lots of fats and oils in there, so we just don't do that. But I'm hoping I will have a little bit left over because one person is not going to eat this big squash, so we'll probably cut it in half for somebody, and they may want a little extra stuffing. So I like to have a little bit of extra stuffing left. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't. Maybe this will just about do these 4 squash. How's that look? That look pretty good?
It looks really good.
I did cut, I don't know if I can do it now because I don't know if you can see on the bottom. See, I cut a little spot on the bottom so that the squash will sit and not roll over. If you can see that, you'll see I just took a little thing off the bottom there just so that it would not be rolling all around.
If your family likes, you can even do like a cashew sauce
on top of this. Yeah, absolutely. And there we're going to stick these in for about 10 or 15 minutes and then we'll plate it up. All right, so these are done. Ow, it's hot. And that is what it looks like when it's all finished. And I'm sure it's delicious and we're eager to eat it. And like I said, if you wanted to do a cashew sauce or some fake cheese on top, you can. But there you have it. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends about this recipe because I know you're gonna love it. This was kind of a last minute idea that we threw together, and it is smelling and looking delicious. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, and that's all for now. Bye.